welcome to another episode of Ask Rachel, where I answer all of you guys' awesome questions. So let's go ahead and get started with Nick Knack. He has two questions. The first one is, with companies selling games for $60 and raping their fans' wallets with DLC only to release the same game later on for much cheaper as a Game of the Year edition, do you just wait for a certain game you've been hyped up for to go Game of the Year with all the content included, or do you just bend over and take it like the fanboys do? It really kind of depends on the game. Okay, no, not really. I do always have to get things the day of or the week of. I don't remember the last time I've waited for a game to, go Game of the Year, which is funny, because it's called Game of the Year Edition, even though the game could have sucked and not even gotten nominated for a Game of the Year award. But, either way, it is pretty stupid. You know, they released the full game, even within the same year it comes out, the full game plus the DLC for a much cheaper price. I still just can't wait that long, you know? I gotta play it when it comes out if I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I do just take it like all the fanboys do. His second question is, I know you could really care less about the series, but considering it's made by the creators of Kingdom Hearts and has its style of gameplay, are you willing to give Final Fantasy versus, 13, a chance? Not really. I'm not even a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. I only like Kingdom Hearts for the Disney references. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a little bit more real-time fight sequence combat, whatever, than it was, turn-based. I don't like turn-based. So, I'm not really into the art style either of Final Fantasy. Again, the only reason I liked Kingdom Hearts is for the Disney references. So I'm really not interested in trying any new Final Fantasies. Really, if Final Fantasy went completely, it might have already, I would have no idea, but even if it goes completely real-time combat, I really wouldn't interest me at all. I don't like that whole anime, Japanese, heavily influenced type of games. All the guys have spiky hair and they're all overly dramatic and the dialogue is ridiculous. That's Final Fantasy, and I just, again, have really no interest at all. Aaron P. says, what type of movie genres do you like? Also, do you have any other hobbies besides video games? Type of movie genres mainly are, I love horror genres, or genre, action movies, but not the over-the-top stupid Rambo style of action movies. I guess anything where people are getting killed, but in fun ways, I usually like. And as far as other hobbies, I definitely don't call video games a hobby for me. It's my career, it's my life, it's every day my life is completely just engulfed by the game industry and just the gaming mentality, so it's totally not a hobby. As far as hobbies go, maybe, I guess you could say cosplaying is a hobby, just because I don't do it full-time. I do it when it's convention-based. Some people will cosplay for like a photo shoot or something. But I don't. I usually like getting my cosplay out there with the fans and stuff at Comic-Con and WonderCon. That's a little bit more fun for me than just cosplaying for just a photo shoot. I like doing it with you guys and doing a photo shoot. It's fun. Other than that, I don't think I have any other hobbies. Maybe action figure collecting? I would say, is that more of just an addiction than a hobby? I don't know. We'll put it in as a hobby. Miklas N. I probably totally butchered your name. I'm sorry. I would like to know if you ever played any Final Fantasy games. No. Well, okay, I played 7, because everybody was like, oh my god, it's the best game ever on the PS1. I would disagree. And I also played, one of the ones that had all 3 chicks in it. I played that. Again, didn't really like it. If yes, what is your favorite? None out of that series. And who is your favorite character? None. It's just not my kind of game in any sense of the phrase. Luke N. I'm interested in becoming a game journalist as it seems to be an ideal career choice. However, I have no idea how to get involved. Could you share any tips about getting into the industry, such as what type of schooling may be needed and how to go about signing up for editorial spots for gaming sites? You can definitely go to journalism school. That would not hurt at all. It would help you learn how to write correctly and everything, but it's not needed. A lot of people that work in the game industry never even went to journalism school and didn't even major in it. But if you know how to speak correctly, how to write informative yet yet creative pieces and colorful pieces, then you could easily get a job. I recommend going ahead and writing your own stuff on a blog, and just twittering it out, writing stuff on sites that have user blogs or community blogs, like IGN does, and 1UP does. Just do that as much as you can, and you'll get noticed. If you're any good, you'll get noticed. And that's the easiest way of really kind of getting in there. Just kind of get in there on your own, and people will take notice. Lastly, we're going to get to Swibbles, who has, let's see, it looks like 2 questions. No, has like 4 questions. So this is already 6 minutes long. So Swibbles, I'll get to you next show, because I want to spend more time on your questions. So we're going ahead to get to Sean C. as the last. And just wonder if you ever played Far Cry 2, and if so, what did you think about the game? I didn't play Far Cry 2. I wasn't even interested in the first Far Cry. I mean, it was okay and all, but it didn't have a lot of personality to me. It didn't have anything that really made it stand out from other games that were like that same game in the same genre. And it just wasn't, Far Cry 1 wasn't a polished enough game for me, so I really have no interest in Far Cry 2. It just didn't look polished enough or have its own standalone personality. It could be totally wrong, but that's just how I felt about it. And then, also, will you be looking forward to Far Cry 3 next year? I'm always up for trying a game, even if it's like the 4th or the 5th in a series. I'm always up for looking into it and trying it, because maybe it got better. So, sure, I haven't ruled out, just because I didn't like Far Cry 1 and I had no interest in Far Cry 2, doesn't mean I have no interest in Far Cry 3. I definitely will look into it, and if it looks like something I could get into, then I will. Well, guys, thank you so much for sending in your questions. And as always, if you want to send in a question, make sure you email me at raychulmoore@gmail.com, and in the subject head put Ask Raychul. That way it doesn't go to my spam folder. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. It's just @TheRaychul. And everybody have a great weekend. I'll talk to you later.